Hello and welcome to a beer with Wraggy, a chat with Wraggy, whatever. Basically, alive without being alive. Gotta be honest, at the moment, everything is so busy, and but you know, we'll have a chat. So I'm still drinking and it still looks absolutely bang on, tasting bang on and all. Red Dog Ales, Bonnie's Reserve there. So yeah, I'm still drinking that. Had a cracking day at work today. We had a wedding. It's basically the guests were getting there for 12ish, and it's like bloody hell. Talk about putting yourself under some stress. So I had to get all the outside mowing done, and literally, there's a day's worth of mowing on a bad day, on with the big mower. Well, it's not big, you know, but it's bigger than the bloody walk behind. It's a ride on, and I managed to actually get the mowing done in literally just over 4.5 hours, which was pretty blooming decent. Lawn's all lovely striped, you know, because there's a wedding on, and like I say, my name is on the gardening. I tell people that I've won these awards, and if the place looks crap, then they'll say, and if someone who watches beer reviews booked a wedding there, and or knows me and booked a wedding there, and says, thought he knew what he was doing. So, you know, it kind of hangs over you. You know, you reputations. I suppose it's with any trades as well. There's a reputation thing going on. So yeah. Anyway, got it looking lovely. All beautifully striped. The lawns. They did look immaculate, to be fair. And it was sunny as well. It's absolutely pissing it down there, but it was sunny then. So yeah. So yeah, so did that. Went next door, a couple of hours in there, and thank God I did. I weed killed because they got loads. It's all over. Like I said, it's a 1.5 acre garden, weeds galore. And I've gone along and I've took a lot of weeds out of the equation for them. With weed killer and whatnot. So when he gets home, and tonight and the next 2 nights, we've got both the grandkids. So that means me and the wife have got the little one in our bed with us, which we've done the kid in the bed thing before, because obviously we've got to have had our own kids. So you know, she's had him all day since 6:30 this morning. So 2 of them. Bless her, you know, the stress really got to her. You could tell that even though he's not really being that bad, that it's got to her. And then also we've got Willow, the cockapoo, and she's a bit scared of me. So we've had to divide and conquer and split them all up. My son now is looking after the dog downstairs. He gets a late night. He's not at school tomorrow anyway, so he's got a late night. And actually, in some ways, it's a good way of doing a bit of bonding for him. And we've just put the 2 to bed. Wife's getting the little one to bed in our bed. Lucas, the 4-year-old, he's going to bed in my son's bed. The younger son. The older son's having nothing to do with any of it. It's not having nothing to do with it. He shut his door and that's it. Oof. Can't fault him. He's 20, late 20s. So yeah, we're at 27. We're on a divide and conquer thing. And she just says to me, I'm going to get him to sleep. You know, so I says, I'll go and do a beer review then. So yeah, that's why I've come down the shed. So yeah, anyway, that's the talking about that. This weekend. So We'll talk beer. Let's talk beer. So that's still tasting good. There's still flipping heck. There's still a pint or two in there. So I'm coming to the last remnants now of the beer festival, which is not bad to say. It's nearly 2 weeks now. The beers are actually holding up. I've not had one beer that's tasted vile that I've had to bin yet. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, I already reviewed them all pretty much as soon as I got them because I knew that they might go. And time just flies. Time goes. So this weekend, and obviously it's been 6 weeks since Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. I tell you what, 6 weeks and it's still not gone down. This thing here is also not gone down. This happened before, as Benjamin keeps telling me as well. This happened before, but it didn't come out like that until after. Not properly anyway. So that's a slight worry. Doctors actually said to me, says, if that don't go down within a set amount of time, then go to your doctors and get them just to have a poke and a feel. We're going down that road, poke and feels, what's that about? I tell you what, some of the bollocksy emails you get these days. I did say this was going to be a absolute random chat. I'm getting emails like from EE, and it goes to Blue Bolshy. Blue Bolshy is my Hotmail address. It's what I use for internet. And then I get people emailing on that, trying to send me all sorts of things from EE to fucking Virgin, and none of it goes through that email address. So you get these and it's like, oh, fuck off. You scamming bastards. Years ago I stopped all that anyway. They all go through the wife's email address, which isn't online. And there's a thing, you know, if you do anything with internet or even Facebook, putting your personal email on Facebook, be very wary. Keep your email you use for your bills very separate to the email you use for anything else. Keep your bloody passwords separate as well. You know, obviously you'll start off with a capital, or you'll have a capital somewhere. You'll have like a name, so, you know, and then you'll have a set of numbers, and then you'll have a symbol, and then a random capital. That is the best way to, and don't you name it after your bloody cat, dog, bloody bar. Because hackers are good at that. I mean, I've had emails recently from some hackers saying, I've hacked your phone. I know you've been on certain websites. I'm gonna fucking, and I'm gonna spread it to the world. I don't give a shit if you fucking did it anyway. Fuck off. There's fuck all on my, there's absolutely zilch on my phone that I look that someone could spread to the world that wouldn't embarrass me, would embarrass me anyway. Yeah, it's all about fucking beer. Oh, you've been on the beer website. Oh yeah. Wanker. But you do get it, and you know, and if you do it all looking at sites maybe you shouldn't be looking at for whatever reason, be wary. Be very wary. Chuffing rain. It's been beautiful today. Yeah, it's not like we don't need a little bit of more rain. I mean, fucking hell, we've had a lot of rain recently. So yeah, we're now coming up to the 3 years since I went for the interview. It's coming up any day now, and massive moment in my life, because it was at that moment that the job I'm in now, and there's been a few little ups and downs in the job, but for the 99% of the time it's been the most amazing job going. And no job's perfect, you know, because you'll meet personalities who you either get on with or they piss you off because of actions. You know, it is what it is, or you forgot about, or stuff like that. You know, there's always going to be something that, or you're having a bad day and something needles you, and you don't feel part of a team. And I might have just gave away all the problems that I've had. I think I just have actually. And there you go. But anyway, yeah. 3 years from the moment that finally I got away from that Nottingham Park estate. You know, I can't stress to anybody how ill and I was at that moment. You know, I've never thought about committing suicide. Obviously, I've made it quite clear that I've suffered mental health issues. Not in a balmy way or like that, but certainly anxiety, stress and depression. And still having to go to work because you need to go to work to earn the pennies for home, you know. And yet now, I think I could jump into different trades at will. It's strange, isn't it? You know, sometimes you get bogged down in a job that you're not happy in. And I'll give you an example. You know, somebody who's not happy in their job but is a fan of beer. Okay. What about when breweries have trainee brewery jobs come up? There's a trainee brewery job at Navigation Brewery in Nottingham. So you'll be working under the tutelage of Dom and Craig, two excellent brewers. Get to go to festivals and that, you know, serving people, talking beer and brewing beer, and you'd probably be on minimum wage. But you know, if you're above a certain age and if you're not working, but you love the world of beer and you're ready and you're up for a bit of graft, fucking amazing job. You know, doesn't have to go to a 20-year-old. It can go to a bloody 40, 50-year-old. Somebody who just wants to, somebody who's not really worried about money, and not many of them about at the moment. But you know, it would be interesting, and it can be for any gender, female, male, whatever. Because you know, if you're a fan of beer, you're laughing. Fucking brilliant. So this weekend, if you've been following the channel, this is Wednesday night, so this won't go live till tomorrow because I have to upload it. I don't do the YouTube live anymore because the picture quality is shit, and that's why I changed it a while ago. This phone's not as good as the Google Pixel. There's an update as well. So I've got, and I need to look for an HDMI cable. I've got an adapter that I've bought off eBay. Whether it works or not, we'll see. The likelihood is it's not going to fucking work. But you plug it into your phone, you plug an HDMI lead into it and plug it into your TV. There's also a slot for a USB. So basically, if it works, I can plug it all in, and if it works, the screen will show up on the TV. If the screen shows up on the TV and the mouse works, then I can smart. That was weird, wasn't it? I can smart switch it, and then I'll just get this phone here that I'm using, and get my bloody reviews onto this phone to upload it from Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. 2 days with literally 25 to 30 reviews. So I can just quit reviewing for another month. So hoping to try that tonight. I'm hoping it works. Really hoping it works. Otherwise, it's a trip to somebody who's a bit of a specialist. But them bastards charge you money, and I'd rather not be charged money. all I need really is someone to put my phone into data mode. And give them a £5 for doing it, or a £10 for doing it, and say, look, I need my phone in. Can you connect this to something and put my phone in data mode? Can't be that fucking hard. The old phones, you know, sometimes new phones are a shit, because the old phones are much easier. You just bang them on your computer, smash screen or not, you've still got all your bits. Let's pour beer out. There's more to come. So, yeah, I've just finished 3 days of long days. Not so long today because it started to chuck it down, so I thought, fuck that, I'm not working in the rain. Oh, I must be getting right near the end now, because it's just starting to get a bit murky. So yeah, it's going to happen. You know, there's bound to be a touch of sediment in there somewhere. It's getting super light as well, so must be near the end. I don't mind the sediment, to be honest. I'm a home brewer, used to it. So next up, Saturday and Sunday this week. So Beery Channel News. I'm supposedly meeting friends at the Black House Brewery this week. So I'm going to meet them there. I'm going to drive down to them and have a third, or maybe, you know, a couple of thirds, see if there's oak that I haven't reviewed. There's a flipping Bang the Elephant collab with Black House Brewery. Chocolate fudge brownie doodah, imperial stout. So I need a third of that, or even less than a third, a bloody sample. I need a reviewers. I need breweries to do, and I might set this up as a thing. Can we have a sample that you pay for? The Tap House in Nottingham. I've never been. I'm only saying it from just wet the whistle. Tap House in Nottingham. They have 30 lines on, and you can get 50 mils, like a sample. 50 mils. I can do a review on 50 mils. Quick review, not a full-on review, because I prefer to do full-on reviews. But we know for quick reviews, perfect. And might have to go down and see if my friends want it, or one of them wants to join up with me, and we go in and we just fucking batter about 20 reviews out. Bish bosh. And you know. But anyway, yeah. So going to Black Iris to pick somebody up who's coming on the tram from Beeston, our friends, Happy Drinkers. Well, actually, it's the Saturday Drinkers. So we've got two groups. We've got the Happy Drinkers, which is basically me, my wife Tracy, Lisa, and our hubby Glenn when he comes, not always. And then there's also Andy and Angela. So we're the Happy Drinkers, and it's a collective who just like a beer and a chat. Sometimes my son Harry joins us, and sometimes Alex and Neve join us. That's me, our friends' daughters, 18-year-old daughters. They'll have some fun in future years, but I'm not going down into that equation. Girls, bringing lads home who you don't like, and it's like, fuck is this idiot? And then we've got our other friends as well, and they're the Saturday Drinkers. So this week we're going out with the Saturday Drinkers instead of the Happy Drinkers. Or it's the Saturday Drinkers Collective. And then there's some more to the Saturday Drinkers as well. It's funny how you get these little bands of drinkers that you give a nickname to. But anyway, we're doing that. And so we're going to the Black House Brewery first. And then we may even have a pint in the line at Baseford. So we'll do that, and then I'll drive to mine. So literally pint and a half, 2 pints. Drive to mine, dump the car, and then take a walk up into Arnold and go to the well, there's four if you count the Vale. The Vale do have some nice Yorkshire beers on. They seem to have this Yorkshire trend in there. I had Acorn beers last week, Acorn Barnsley Bitter, which is a bit of a bloody classic. And it must be a classic because I posted a short review today and got 1,000 views. And it's like, I thought these fucking shorts had gone down the shit, but no. No, so maybe whenever I posted that this morning, maybe splitting them further apart is better. I don't know. YouTube, you know, is such shit. Who they promote, and it's funny how they'll send subscribers to certain channels just because you're controversial, not because you do a good beer review, but or you pour beers down sink or all that shit. Pisses me off, but I could be controversial if I want, and I could upset a lot of people if I want, but you know, sometimes you have to keep your mouth shut and don't go down that road. But yeah, then we're going to go up to Arnold, and we're going to the Abdication, which is a craft beer pub, craft and cask micro pub, cracking little pub really. I'm not sure they like me, to be fair, but I always get this, you know, when you get a vibe that someone does not like you. I get that vibe. But what can you do? I'm not a bad person, you know, and I know there's, I do get it sometimes with Nottingham breweries. It's funny because I do sense it. Maybe I overthink, and I'm guilty of that anyway. But you know, I see people invited to things, and Nottingham beer community, and never have I been invited to some of these things, never. And it's like, fucking hell, I was doing beer reviews while all you lot was sat in your fucking houses twiddling your thumbs in COVID for all that time. And I was probably the lone voice of beer reviews and anything to do with beer in Nottingham. Right? They were all sat at home watching TV, making out the working. Yeah, so and I sometimes feel that I'm not part of the beer community in Nottingham, rightly or wrongly. I mean, I've got a lot of good friends, to be fair, and pubs that are really, you know, appreciative of anything that you do and that. And a lot of the time, I use the channel to promote them over my channel, and you know, and that's just part of the course for me. It's a case of I don't mind doing what I do, but it is interesting, you know, when you see things and you'll get this in a work setting where somebody is more highly thought of, and you think to yourself, but I work really hard, I try my best all the time, and is it a face not fitting thing? Most likely, probably. Or do they not know how to, or are they, do you scare them? Is that part of the equation? You know, or do they not like my opinions? Or do they think I'm a shit beer reviewer? Yeah, oh, fucking hell. And it's all that, it's interesting. And I told you this was the most random fucking beer review. Not even a beer review, just random. But you can see where I'm coming from. But yeah, then we're going up to the Blue Monkey organ grinder. We'll have one in there, and we'll end up in the Robin Hood and Little John Lincoln Green pub for their VIP afternoon. Yeah, right. Yeah, don't get me started. But anyway, there's an inner joke there that I'll divulge on a live one day. What's this fucking VIP thing? I'll divulge. I did a review last night of the new bar, and I've had to cancel the review because it just sounds like I'm being bitchy, but I am fucking bitchy because I'm pissed off for a certain reason. But we'll get across that in a live. But yeah, on Sunday, I'm let off the leash. I'm actually going out on my own, drinking again, and because of anxiety, I've always been a bit, certainly the last few years, been a bit not the person who goes drinking on his own. Then I'd started to do that. I'd go into town to have a drink, to meet up for a reason. Don't go drinking on my own for no reason. You know, it's not me. I'll go drinking, then I'm either being picked up by the wife, or we're going somewhere, or I'm meeting someone from breweries for a reason. There's a reason. I don't just go drinking randomly. So I'm going into Nottingham on Sunday, and I'm going to get down there for probably about 12, 1:15. I'm going to Black Iris Brewery. I'm not sure if Liquid Light's open. If Liquid Light's open, I might pop into Liquid Light first and then go to not Black Iris, Neon Raptor. Fucking hell, just threw me then saying Neon Raptor. So I might try and do Liquid Light and have a beer in there, or a couple of thirds, a low ABV thirds. Then I'm going to Neon Raptor, and I'm going to be meeting up with the Smiling Grape Company. So those who know this channel will know that I've had lots of orders over the years, 3 years, since from Low Cost Beer. And Low Cost Beer, aka Smiling Grape, are in Nottingham. So gonna meet the team, and I'm super excited for it, to be honest. Gonna meet the team. I'm gonna have an hour with them before they go off on their beery adventures, and yeah, I'm super looking forward to that. Seeing them all, and then while they go on their beery adventures, I'm gonna meet them about 1ish. Have an hour's chat, do some video. We're doing some videos. We are doing videos. Then after that, I'm going over to Stenton Cider Company. There's literally round the corner, there's a pub called the Fox and Grapes, and Stenton Cider Company are doing an event. And basically, it's a cider tasting event. It's a cider making event. So you'll be doing cider, they'll be talking about cider, and I'm fucking interested in that. I love beer, but I also love cider. And these guys, they're a collective. They're a collective as well, and they do a lot of nature stuff, and they're absolutely hip. Like late 20s, early 30s, and I hope I'm not watching this and thinking, oh, fucking late 20s, you twat. But yeah, and we're going to be doing that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And apparently there's about 2 litres of cider each, which is 4 pints, and there's about 8 different ciders. So yeah, there's quite a few ciders to test. I'm going to review all of them. I'm going to post videos. And I'm really going to bump it up because I love these guys. They came to my wedding, 2 of them did, and absolutely, you know, they are really nice people, and and it's a bit of a bonding session as well, because they'll get to see me in proper Wraggy form, and I'll have had 2 pints before I get there, and also I'll be and then I'm either going to get the wife or son to come and pick me up from town, or I'm going to get a bus, but I'll let them know as I'm drinking, just so they know that I'm okay, because that can never happen again. That, the smashed up face, the bruises all over, the blood all down there, that can never happen again. You know, I cannot put my family through that worry when I come home and they thought I'd either been attacked. The amount of blood lost, I mean, it was, the doctor said that obviously the blood loss caused a lot of blood pressure. You know, I'm not a fucking doctor, but so yeah, and it's put me on the awares going forward about drinking too much. And I mean, I don't drink that much. Drink, you know, a nice portion, but I wasn't getting absolutely shit arsed. I mean, I actually ate food. I actually drank a load of water. People will have seen me that day with a load of water, and it was the most amazing. I had the most amazing weekend, only to be spoiled by smashing my fucking phone, and then this, and you know, I met so many people. Wraggy's Beer Review channel, you know, people who didn't know me would have known me by the end of it. Breweries and that, and those breweries have not seen those reviews that I did in front of the breweries, because I didn't give a shit at the time. And yeah, there's a massive sadness for me that they didn't get to see those breweries, and then the interaction with people. Yeah, it was a big positive weekend up to that last 5 hours of me walking around, falling over, walking around in hospital, and then 11 hours in QMC. If you stay to the end and you've watched this, you deserve a medal. Life's good. I hope your life's good. We still have got no money. We're still getting our pants pulled down and kicked with fucking cars. Our luck is if that's luck from there to there, that's our luck. We have no fucking luck with cars. No luck. I'm hoping for a lottery win. It'd be nice, you know. It'd be nice, because there's so much good that you can do for good people, and have enough to live off and enjoy a good life, and maybe open my own Wraggy's micro pub tap room. I'd have to, wouldn't I? You know, get some proper kit, do some collabs. They did actually do collabs then. Yeah, these breweries. Yeah, all them breweries that say, we'll get you to brew on our beer, and then they don't, and it's like, well, fuck you then. Yeah. And that's happened not just once, but 6 or 7 different times now. And you know, it's yeah, there's a bone of contention coming. It's like, well, fuck you then. Yeah. And all of them are on the ones that haven't said it, you know, if you don't say it, then there's no problem. But the ones that have held the carrot, said it, and then took the carrot away, and then ignored the carrot, and it's like, but you've said it. Why fucking say it? If you're not interested, don't do it. Don't lie and offer to do a collab, and you know, I would promote the shit out of it. But it's happened quite a few times, and these are all local breweries as well, funnily enough. And I dare say there's a couple of not local breweries that maybe would do that as well. But we'll see down the road. It's not the fact that I just want my name on a beer. It's the promoting side. I promoted the shit out of Wraggy's Golden Ale, and you know, and they got some good sales from all across, not only Britain but across the world as well. People are ordering it all across the world, so it put their name out there, and yeah, it's disappointing. Nothing I can do about it. You know, I can moan, but there's nothing I can do about it. But it's noted, and it won't happen again. It's like, no, no, no. But yeah, it's been a great chat. It's been a long chat. It's like a live, but not alive. But yeah, now I've got to go up the house, do some cleaning, because the kitchen's a shithole. Wife's stressed to fuck. And we've got the grandkids and the dog. Oh dear. And it's pissing down. I've got to take the dog for a walk later and all, because she'll need a piss and a shit. Cheers up.